Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tempe Creek, where we talk about all things farming, viticulture, and winemaking. And today, we're gonna answer the question, are chickens worth it? Let's get into the numbers. This is a per month cost. We feed our chickens the standard Tractor Supply chicken producer's pride, and that's gonna be $8 a month. We also feed them scratch, obviously, and so that's gonna be $12 a month. And then once a month, we buy them pine shavings to kind of make a little bed for them in their coop. And lastly, we buy our chickens mealworms, which is the bulk of what we spend on them, which is $40 a month. So if you add up all of our expenses, we're at $65 a month to keep our chickens without including any infrastructure costs that we had at the beginning. With our cost being $65, now let's see how much eggs we get for that $65 cost. We get 3 eggs per day on average, some days less, some days more, but I would say confidently that is 3 eggs per day. If we multiply that times 30, because that's how many days there are in a month roughly, we get 90 eggs per month. When we take our cost and divide that over our egg production, our per egg cost is 72 cents. And I've said before on this channel that we don't actually have the best egg layers. We kind of have a hybrid chicken which does some eggs, and you could actually use them for meat chickens too, but they're not the best layers. So we're gonna go ahead and recalculate that and run both totals. If you had better egg producers, you could probably get about 5 eggs per day with the amount of egg chickens that we currently have. So 5 eggs times 30 would give you 150 eggs per month. If we take our cost and divide it by our egg production, smash them together with some math magic, we end up getting 43 cents an egg with better laying hens. I want to know your cost per egg. Make sure to add it in the comments below. Let us know if you're better or worse than what we are on the farm. It's probably going to be better. I can't see how you could be worse, but go ahead and put your cost per egg in the bottom in the comments, and let's see who has the best, let's see who has the worst. Oh, and as always guys, make sure to subscribe. So how do we know if it's worth it? Well, this is what I decided to do. I'm gonna take probably the most expensive eggs you can find for a typical consumer, and I'm gonna take the cheapest eggs that we can find and compare it to our results. Remember that my personal cost per egg is 72 cents an egg, but most people would probably come in around 42 cents an egg if you had better layers with the size of our current flock. So what I went in and I went to go look at Whole Foods prices. I took organic large brown eggs, Whole Foods prices at a dozen, and that came out to about $4.25. If we divide that and figure out its cost per egg, it ends up becoming 35 cents an egg. Even at 35 cents an egg, it is cheaper to buy Whole Foods eggs than it is to raise my own eggs here at home. Just for reference, if you get Walmart brand eggs, the cost goes down to as low as 10 cents per egg. And so we are triple, quadruple that cost. We're close to the Whole Foods eggs, but we're still above it. And that kind of doesn't seem right, that it would cost us more to make it here than it does big farm production. Maybe it does, I don't know. But the price comparison seemed a little high. So let's go rework some of our expenses. And looking at our expenses, the majority comes from the mealworms that we like to feed our chickens just because we love them so much. So let's go ahead and scrap that. And let's rework our expenses and let's see what we get if we just want to be slumlord chicken lords. I don't know, makes sense maybe. So take away the mealworms, and now we are as low as $25 per month in expenses. Let's throw some math magic at it, divide it, and let's see our new cost per egg with our current flock. Our new cost is 27 cents per egg. If you had better layers, that brings us down to 16 cents per egg, which is a lot better. So let's go ahead and compare that to our Whole Foods prices. Our Whole Food prices was 35 cents an egg, and so we're getting high quality eggs for lower than it would be cost to go to the most expensive store with the most expensive prices, and we're getting the same quality eggs or better. However, we are still above the 10-cent mark for Walmart brand eggs, and so it is still cheaper to buy Walmart brand eggs. Again, this is our experiences. This is what we do for our chickens. Are they worth it? It is undoubtedly yes. You get high quality eggs for a fraction of the price. You could still get lower quality eggs for a lot lower, for 10 cents. But if you have good layers, you can bring that down to 15, 16 cents an egg, and that's pretty comparable. However, for us here on the farm, that $40 bag of mealworms, I guess is the price of love, guys. Like I said before, I would love to see what your cost per egg is. Make sure you comment that. I'm just curious how much small producers out there, how much it costs you guys to actually produce your eggs. If I helped you guys out any, deciding whether chickens were worth it or not, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It will help this channel grow, bring you more content on farming, viticulture, and winemaking. If you haven't done so, guys, please check out these other check out these other videos for my channel, and have a nice day, guys.